Hey, welcome back to part 12 of answering these questions here. So in this video, part 12, part 13, and 14, and possibly part 15, I'd like to slowly go over the questions and show you multiple ways to answer this question number one, and multiple ways to answer this question number two. So this was the original questions in video one I introduced to you. I'm going to go through them, and then I've created another page that goes into the detail that really shows you the important information that you need to know organizing in order to answer the questions. And then I'll get right into it in videos 13 through possibly 15, answering each of these questions, showing you multiple ways to answer them. So question one, first of all, the following questions are based upon the graph below. So I'll show you that graph below after I read these two questions. Question one, if the slope of a line, remember that's m, is shown is 2, m equals 2, then what is the value of the missing coordinate points for the ordered pair 5 question mark? And you need to know this 5 represents the x, and the question mark that we don't know represents the y. So what is the question mark? Is it A, 13? Is that y coordinate B, 10? Is it C, 11? Or is it D, 14? Again, I'll show you multiple ways to answer this question, just given the little bit of information that we have. And then we have here question number two. And remember, you're going to use the information based upon the graph. Question number two, given that the slope of the line is equal to 2, m equals 2, what is the equation of the line? A, y equals 2x plus 4, B, y equals 2x plus 2, C, y equals 2x plus 3, or D, y equals 2x plus 1. Again, I'm going to show you multiple ways to answer that question number 2 as well. And if you've been following along with me, then you know a lot of what it is I'm talking about when I say M, or the y-intercept, or x and y, or ordered pairs. And if that is new to you, please watch from video 1 up to these conclusion videos. It will give you that information you need in order to gain confidence to answer these two questions correctly. And again, I'm going to show you multiple ways to answer these two questions. You're going to have to choose which is best for you. Both of them will give you the correct answer. All right, so we have an x-axis here, and of course we have our y-axis. We know one thing, that m, the slope, is equal to 2. We also have another bit of information. We have a coordinate point where there's an x or an x1 and a y or a y1. We also have a half of another ordered pair where we have x2 value would be 5 and y2 value is unknown. That's going to be important moving forward. And what I'd like to show you is a little more detailed document that I had set up in going over these questions that give you some more information. Right? Now, anytime you have a type of a word problem, and I guess you could consider this a type of word problem, you want to organize all the information they're giving you. So I wanted to highlight here slope. They gave us the value of the slope, or m, right, in the y equals mx plus b slope form is 2. So m is 2. I have x1, y1, x2, and my y2 is missing, right? So I have all of the values except one, my y2 value is missing, that I could substitute into the slope formula. All right? And of course, related to the slope formula is the point slope form, or point slope formula, which you could also use. Again, those are two ways that you can use to solve this problem to determine A, B, C, or D. Okay, so I'm introducing the problem to you, giving a little detail, showing you how to organize, showing you how to use the information given to determine which form or formula to use in order to solve for that y2 or the missing y2 value. And again, there's two methods. I will show you that in a moment. I'm just kind of going over these two questions, giving you key information. So here's the second question. Given, number 2, given that the slope, or m, of a line is 2, what is the equation of the line, A, B, C, or D? So we have m equals 2, the slope. We have x1, y1. And so if I substituted, and I'll get into detail here in a moment, I'm just talking this through with you. If I substituted my m value, 2, for m in the point slope form, I substituted my x value into the formula, into the form here, and I substituted my y value, then I could solve for b. Remember, in the prior videos, all you need to do is substitute a slope for m, your y-intercept for b, and you can create the equation of the linear equation or the graphed line. In order to do that, I'm going to substitute the values here, and then I would solve for b. Once I know the value of b, I can substitute my m value, 2. I could substitute the b value when I solve, and I've created the equation A, B, C, or D. That's how we're going to answer it. And of course, there's a second way that we could answer this question. I'm going to show you both in just a moment, so stick with me. And again, this graph is not drawn to scale. I just drew it out to give you some of the details. Again, they gave us the point, -1, 1 on the graph. Now you need to know that starting at 0, 0, left 1 is -1 on the x. Up 1 is +1 on the y. You need to know and understand that. You should. And then, of course, 5 on the, again, it's not drawn to scale, so forgive me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the x, and going up on the y, I don't know where I am on the y, is your other point, and your slope is 2 over 1, y over x. If that's confusing to you, please, 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 once again, watch those prerequisite videos. I go over a lot of skills that you need to know, or at least become comfortable before you can start answering these questions. I'm going to continue on slowly in the next 2, most likely 3 videos, one at a time, going over step by step, very slowly, and understanding how to answer these 2 questions. Thank you for joining me. I really appreciate your time. Hey, if I've helped you, please help me continue to come to you. I don't know if you can tell, but some of my ink's running dry. I'm running low on supplies. So if you could gift a donation, that would be wonderful. Thank you for your time. Math is easy. Take it step by step.